Part 6, according to Wikipedia, under Crypteia. Crypteia. Quote, the Crypteia, in Greek it means hidden, secret things, was an ancient Spartan state institution involving young Spartan men. Its goal and nature are still a matter of discussion and debate among historians, but some scholars consider the Crypteia to be a kind of secret police or state security force organized by the ruling classes of Sparta, whose purpose was to terrorize the servile Helot population. Others believe it was a form of military training similar to the Athenian Epithiba. Stop. Bingo. Like I said before, there are uncanny parallels between this group of clone slaves and the way the southern strain of white man treated the true Israel during Jim Crow. As you will quickly see, this group is nothing less than the prototype of the Brethren. You know, the invisible knights of the Ku Klux Klan in its heyday. And just as they terrorized our ancestors in the name of protecting white honor and virtue, the exact same custom, with a twist, is played out in antiquity. By God's will, we will dig deeper into the helots / clone slaves of the Armada a little later. But let's continue for more clues, shall we? Under history and function, quote, certain young Spartan men who had completed their training at the Agage with such success that they were marked out as potential future leaders would be given the opportunity to test their skills and prove themselves worthy of the Spartan polity through participation of the Crypteia. Stop. Bingo. This is the exact same MO our perfidious enemies used to recruit those with the right pedigree and gall to continue their mission to destroy us. Only now, they use fraternities and sororities, just like the white man. In fact, the Irish Leslie team did an informative video about universities you might want to check out. I will let them direct those who they want to hear it to their channel, but you might want to check it out. Let's continue for more clues, shall we? Remember when I basically said the Spartanettes were bloodthirsty savages? To the point, I even called their actions Nephilim-like. One more question. Has anyone ever heard of the old tale of how the word picnic came to be? If so, listen to this and tell me what do you perceive in the comment section. Quote, every autumn, according to Plutarch, which is one of their historians, the Spartans' elders would pro forma declare war on the Helot population so that any Spartan citizen could kill a Helot without fear of punishment. At night, chosen members of the Crypteia were sent out into the Lashon countryside armed with knives with instructions to kill any Helot they encountered and to take any food they needed. They were specifically told to kill the strongest and the best of the Helots. This practice was instigated to prevent the threat of a rebellion by the Helots and to keep their population in check. Stop. Wow! Did you hear that? Amazing. Surely you know the Helots were cloned for this purpose, don't you? Think about it. They told us already the Spartanettes depended on the Helots to work their particular plots. That's like a slave owner killing all of the big black bucks they can find. And we know that ain't gonna happen. As you will soon hear, these people were born / cloned to be nothing more than slaves and target practice. And each year, the Rodanes would clone more than needed so their Nephilims could practice their skills on live game. Nothing more, nothing less. None of this makes sense and is self-defeating any other way. The inhumane Spartans believed the Helots were less than human. You know, the exact same sentiment the white man felt about us. In fact, he not only put his sentiment about your black asses in writing, he wrote it as the law of the land. Yep, Dred Scott. So, what do you perceive? Who, me? I perceive Jim Crow. I perceived Willie Lynch. I perceived the Brethren of the Invisible Order. I perceived our perfidious enemies' traps and snares. I perceived Skull and Bones. I perceived Chicago's police hit squads. In fact, I perceived the tactics used by the secret police back then is why we still see headlines like this in 2018. According to Mother Jones under Baltimore PD, always carry a toy gun in case you need to plant one. January 31st, 2018. But let's continue for more clues, shall we? Listen to this madness. Quote, according to Cartledge, Cryptia members stalked the Helites villages and surrounding countryside, spying on the servile population. Their mission was to prevent and suppress unrest and rebellion. Troublesome Helites could be summarily executed. Such brutal suppression of the Helites permitted the Spartan elite to successfully control the servile agrarian population and devote themselves to military practice. It may also have contributed to the Spartans' reputation for stealth since the Crypterians, the people that was doing it, the actual Spartans, what do you call it? The Crypterians, I don't know what you call it, who got caught, they were punished by whippings. That's what I meant to say. Stop. Wow. So, is this not the exact same oxymoron reasoning? The exact same MO? Am I the only person who immediately thought of Jim Crow and the Southern strain of white man when we heard this? Didn't they do the exact same thing and say it for the exact same reasons? Okay, let's continue for more clues. Remember when I just said about how they handpicked these people out of the universities? Check this out. Quote, only Spartans who had served in the Crypteia as young men could expect to achieve the highest ranks in the Spartan society or army. Listen up and proceed. It was felt that only those Spartans who showed the willingness and ability to kill for the state at a young age were worthy to join the leadership in later years. Let me say that again. It was felt that only those Spartans who showed the willingness and ability to kill for the state at a young age were worthy to join the leadership in later years. Example. Thus, why my God has already warned us that the wicked are estranged from the womb. This is the blueprint to understanding. They pick those who display they are devoid of spirit and have little to no empathy. Believe it or not, that's most of the world today. Repercussions, whether it be public shaming or punishment, is the only driving force that keeps 90% of the people from doing all-out wickedness. Not, and let me repeat, not because their spirits are repulsed by it, like the scriptures describe the chosen. But wait!